Whoops, just getting warmed up, everyone. Let me turn the volume up a little bit. There we go. There should be maybe one more. There we go. It's a lot easier to play that lick right there, a dominant 7th arpeggio on this guitar, because this guitar actually has a 20-inch radius, fretboard radius. Makes it way easier, man. Split the coil a little bit. How are you, SM? As in, I'm thinking you're saying Strat Marshall. I'm doing great. How about yourself? Thanks for joining the live, dude. Just jamming out on my Kiesel Delos. Haven't played this guitar in a while. It's very rare to see me playing some headless, so I thought I'd pop up on a live stream and, you know, show it off a little bit. I think it needs a little bit of finger ease. It also has scallop frets. That's why it's so easy to bend on this thing. You can just go. Glad you're back on. Glad to have you here, dude. Just shredding it up. If you guys have any questions, just feel free to ask. Got an unusual instrument in my hands. Like I said before, it's very weird for me to be playing headless, but I like this guitar actually quite a bit, and I should definitely be playing it more. It's got a really great sound to it. Takes a little used to for me to play the scallop frets too, since I got this one scalloped many years ago. They actually scalped it for me. Check out this diminished run. This is pretty cool. Yeah, that's actually. I was actually gonna play this one. Tough one. I need to get warmed up, man. Beautiful playing. The diminished run sounds like something from Sean Lane. Yeah, man, I'm a big fan of Sean Lane. Sean Lane's great. He's one of my favorite guitar players. Yeah, the diminished look. I can get that cleaner. There we go. That's a little better. It's actually a pain to actually, I would imagine, to ascend on that. Sometimes these licks where you're using hybrid picking and sweep picking, Swybrid picking, they're a bit tough to actually get down ascending at times because yeah, that pattern's just really weird. Yeah, man, I'm not used to this scallop fret right now. This scallop fretboard, actually a little hard to play. I'm not gonna lie. It's the other lick I was working on the other day. It's totally a Paul Gilbert lick. I think I explained this maybe in a live stream before, but if you do this lick, go. You sound great to me. Hey, appreciate it. Yeah, I'm just getting warmed up. And I'm thinking this guitar needs some finger ease or something, some spray. Humid weather's got that sort of, not sticky feeling, but that needs some, I don't know, definitely needs something. These are fairly fresh strings too. All right, let me read that question. What are the most important things to learn to be able to eventually play like this? Well, there's a lot of a variety of picking techniques. So what you're going to want to be able to do is, use alternate picking, like alternate picking, maybe learn some scales. You're going to want to use economy picking as well, which would be more like do that with every scale that you can think of. So that's modes of the major scale, of course. Then you're going to want to use some hybrid picking. So start with just hybrid picking licks, like just even take a 2-string arpeggio. Do something like that, yeah. Then if you want to take it to the next level, you're going to want to do something called Swybrid picking, which involves sweep picking and hybrid picking. Something like this. You do stuff like this. Do other things like, I don't know. Also, vibrato is very important to me as well. What you got to do is, I like a slow vibrato. Although I don't always display it, I like a very slow vibrato. So let's say you're in the key of B minor. But you could do wide vibrato, that's fine. But shaking it real fast, like, I like it a little slower, more controlled. go real wild, like that's pretty good. Yeah, and just like basic sweeps too, just like that could even be considered economy picking. And how could we leave out legato playing? Also, the pentatonic scale. Work on the pentatonic scale in every shape. So if you want to do 3 notes per string pentatonic, you can kind of go. Or you could just do kind of like an Eric Johnson 5 set pattern. Could be a better way of playing that, huh? No, I guess not. Swybrid equals Strat and Marshall Harrison. Well, you're not wrong. When people have good time as you do on those fast runs, it's such a beautiful sound. Hey, thank you, Riff Collector. I appreciate that, dude. Really appreciate that. Yeah, the Swybrid stuff really is pretty sweet, man. You gotta more people need to try that technique. My favorite modern shredder is Tremaine. Yeah, he's good. He's good. Real good. That was a quick blues lick. Oh yeah, that. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Hello, my brother. Hey, what's up, dude? Should back up a little bit. A little better angle for you. You need a tour, my God. Man, I'm working on it. I need to make that happen. Favorite Buckethead song? I don't have a favorite Buckethead song. I really like the song, or album, I should say, Decoding the Tomb of Banshee Bot. That's my favorite Buckethead album. What instrumental guitar song do you wish you wrote? I don't really have one of those, but, you know, it could be something maybe Jeff Beck wrote, actually. Some of the stuff's super cool. The best guitar player of Buckethead style. Thank you, man. I don't do a lot of Buckethead style stuff, but since you said that, we'll give it a go. Let's try something in the key of C sharp minor. That's definitely Buckethead style right there. There's a lot of these patterns. Amazing, brother. Thank you. Man, I need a... Yeah, these strings are good. I might grab a new guitar because I can't find my fingeries. What effects pedals are you using? So today I'm actually using a plugin from Polychrome DSP, and it's the new Lumos plugin, and I believe there's just reverb. I believe it's just reverb and delay, and it's the new Lumos plugin. A lot of cool stuff. I love the auto wah in there too. It's really cool. Yeah, there's a little bit of that kind of fast delay going on there, but it sounds great. This is my new favorite plugin for sure. Totally forgot I had the 24 frets too. This guitar actually doesn't have the new thing going on with the wood, right? You know what I mean? The new cutaway or whatever it is, that bevel, something like that. I don't know the correct word, but it still has great access. But the newer ones like that one right there, that one's much better as far as the new ergonomics on the instrument. I love it. I love it. Your old videos help me a lot. Hey, my friend, can you record other videos teaching licks of Buckethead? Well, to be honest, I don't really do that kind of stuff anymore, but just ask me about it right now and I'll help you out. I don't really do in the style of anymore as far as, you know, famous guitar players. Just ask me right now. Are those just jumbo frets or is that scallop? So this is a scallop fretboard with jumbo frets. It should be jumbo frets. These are actually Evo Gold frets. Actually, this polychrome plugin cleans up real nice too when you roll the volume down. So are you really inspired by anyone particularly right now, or are you just playing your own style? I have a lot of inspirations. I just was saying I don't really do the whole thing where I make a video and say said famous guitar player's name in the title and then teach their licks. I just don't really do that kind of thing anymore. Gotta, you know, I did that a long time ago is what I'm trying to say, and now I'm focused on my own style. But yeah, there's a lot of guitar players I'm influenced by. You know, Rick Graham, I've been influenced by. Marshall Harrison, Vinnie Moore, Paul Gilbert. There's a lot of players. Tom Quayle. Those are more newer guys I was trying to name. Maybe not Vinnie Moore. He's not all that new. But Holdsworth, Sean Lane. There's very many blends of different styles into my playing. And yeah, you could probably tell if you've listened to me for a while that, you know, my playing changes quite often. I don't usually stay in the same playing style for very long. It's because I'm always learning new stuff, trying new things, and you know, Hendrix is also a big influence of mine. When I do the double stop thing, like man, I'm loving the sound of these humbuckers. Speaking of Alan Holdsworth, these are Alan Holdsworth humbuckers. They sound really good. I should be using humbuckers more. I love the sound of these. Get more of that Les Paul like sustain. tough lick. But like I said, you can get a little bit easier with the stretches, especially with these 1-3 sweeping. That always happens on scallop fretboards. So much easier to do that on a 20-inch radius though, like I'm telling you. It's so much easier. Any stretch, even the flat 5 arpeggio is a little easier. Normally a lot harder if you have like a 10-inch radius. It's like, oh my gosh, that stretches. Still hard. So you can do that thing right here pretty easily. Remember that video I did with those arpeggios? So much easier. So you can get those big bends too with the scallop fret easily. Man, I love the sound of this though. I need to maybe get some more humbuckers on the Strat or something like that. So I'm digging these pickups a lot right now. I think maybe I need to get the action lowered on this thing. Looks fairly low, but there's something. I need to either spray some fingeries or lower the action. Man, I sound like I'm making totally a bunch of excuses right now. I might just, yeah, I need to try something else right now. Give me 1 second. Go grab a different guitar. Here we go. Grabbing this thing. Not that there's anything wrong with that guitar, it's just it just needs some stringy something. We'll go on old trusty. And this guitar I feel a lot more comfortable on. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This guitar is way more smooth to play right now. I think that thing needs finger ease for the millionth time. Man, please, you're not practicing. You're giving us a free online concert. Thanks. Hey, I appreciate it. Well, yeah, if you want to call it that, that's cool. That's cool with me. I have a headless Delos as well. Even with a trim, it's only 6.25 pounds. Yeah, mine's a little heavier. Mine turned out heavier because of the ash, swamp ash body. It's thick, it's heavy, but it sounds great. But yeah, this guitar I'm just so much more comfortable on. I mean, I think it's the scallop frets. But that guitar sounds great, and I actually really maybe would even like some of those pickups in here. But that's right, I can't even do that because they're already only meant for single coils. The only thing that's different is this thing has a 14-inch radius, so it's not going to be like, I'm not able to get those stretches like as cleanly, like. See, my playing is much smoother on this thing right now. But yeah, that's just all excuses. Yeah, I'm playing so sloppy right now. Look at the comments. I struggle with 2 notes per string. I struggle with 2 notes per string. Fast licks, 3 notes per string, way easier to me. Yeah, 2 notes per string is, I guess, tough because you got an alternate pick. But 2 notes per string, yeah, you can just do 6s. I mean, that's pretty straightforward, right? And that's so fast. You can get these descending 6s with Swybrid picking so ridiculously quick. Marshall Harrison style. Swybrid picking, dude. Gotta recognize the Swybrid stuff, man. Actually, speaking of Swybrid stuff, I was working on a different Swybrid lick the other day. I've always hated this lick right here. Who's ever tried doing this lick? I just figured out a good way of Swybrid picking it, which is just pluck, down, up, 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 down. Or you can even do, this is a pattern that seems to be pretty popular amongst guitar players these days. It's this kind of lick. It's very Swybridable though. But this is the pattern you can play whatever. That's you can go. Yeah, that's actually a lot of people alternate pick that. That's just crazy. If I started with an upstroke, I'm just so used to sweeping now. I actually am used to just doing this. How did you play that Paul Gilbert arpeggio? I have no idea what arpeggio you're talking about. Help me choose between a 1997 PV Wolfgang or a new Fender / EVH Wolfgang. 2000 for the 97 or 3700 for a new one. I mean, I don't know. Are the 90s ones any different, or do you think the newer ones are better? But truthfully, dude, I mean, it's really whatever you want to do. I don't want to help, or I don't want to make your decision for you. Seems like the used one's cheaper, so you got that going for you. But how's the condition? That's another question. At least with a new one, you always know that guitar is, probably in pretty, flawless condition. If the other one's not in flawless condition, then that could explain the price. So it's kind of on you. What do you prefer? New guitars? You like beat up guitars? Might not be beat up. I don't know. I don't know this deal, but do whatever you feel like. I've heard the older ones are better by PV. I don't know. I think I might have played a PV one. I've really not experienced those guitars, to be totally honest. I think I did play a PV at one point, but I don't think I ever played the EVH stuff. Yeah, that guy in the comments, whatever he's saying, is probably more knowledgeable than what I would know about those. I don't really know anything about what you're talking about, other than I might have played one back a long time ago, maybe 10 years ago. I keep screwing it up on that one. It's pretty cool progression there, right? Try it again. Jeez. Wish I had tabs for it, lol. Well, I do give one-on-one lessons if anyone's interested. You can just contact the email that I left in the description of this live stream. If anyone wants one-on-one lessons, I do have some new openings, so feel free to send an email if you're interested. I used to do those. Those are fours. Wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. They could be fours. Are you trying to put a tour together, Stratton? Yes, I am. But first, I'm still trying to finish my album. So I need my album first before I even get to that point. But once that's released, yes, that's what I plan on doing. Jeez. Early next year, it'll be released. It's almost done. Or I mean, it very well already is done. It's just, you know, fine details. And, you know, I need to make sure it's right. Jeez. I'm not even gonna try this Domina 7 shape. I hate this shape. Well, not hate, but it's very difficult. It's way better here. That's pretty quick. Okay, let's try it again. Ooh, there we go. It's getting some progress. That's a cool one though. I swear every time I look at my guitar, it makes it harder to play. I feel like I play better not looking at the guitar half the time. That's why I even do it. I'm just like... Whoops. Sounding tight, Strat and Marshall. Oh, it's Marshall Harrison. Hey, thanks for the super chat, dude. I appreciate that, man. You sound more and more original, amazing. Real Stratton sound, amazing. Well, I get a lot of stuff from the guy who just did a super chat, so I appreciate the compliment, man. This guy's a legit legend. I take from a lot of people, though. Yeah, thanks, man. I'll show you a Swybrid lick I was working on. I don't know if I've showed you this yet or if you've seen it, but there's a Paul Gilbert lick that I was kind of working on, and you may have seen it, may have not seen it. I don't know, but it's kind of cool because I lined up the pattern like this. Well, that's how Paul Gilbert lined up the pattern, but what I did was something more like this. So I was trying to do melodic minor, man. Those shapes are horrendous. Oh gosh. I cannot do that one clean yet. Very cool. Significantly faster than PG on that one. I appreciate it, dude. Yeah, well, the one way I was doing it for a while was Swybridable, but that's like it's like the Racer X special, you know, but you can kind of get it super blazing. But yeah, I could try that even in harmonic minor too. What would that be like? That'd be a lot easier, I think. That's a pain. There it is. Yeah, it's like basically like the sort of like the Crossroads lick, right? Jeez. Can't get it. I have a Sustainiac, really fun stuff. Oh, those are cool. You got any Sustainiacs? Really been anting to hear one? No, I don't. I don't even really know what those are. What does it make your guitar sustain, or does it give you like MIDI? What does it do? I really am not all that familiar with it. So there's some questions about a buckethead lick, and I know you guys like buckethead, and so I like buckethead too. But so let me show you something. This is a Paul Gilbert pattern that buckethead actually we were talking about a little bit earlier. But there's kind of a way you can pick every note kind of at ease. So if we had this, let's say we had that, you could Swybrid this. So that's really actually kind of cool that you can do that with Swybrid picking. So slowly, if I did that, you could kind of do this. Up, down, up, up, down, up. Wait. But the pattern is, I think, pluck, down, up, pluck, down, up, pluck. So there might be only one pluck. Kind of hard to decipher what that is. So slowly, just watch slowly. Because I know everyone loves this buckethead lick, and this is a pretty easy way, or it's even Paul Gilbert-esque as well. So slowly that's... Yeah, so that's that. And then if you wanted to loop it with the kind of 3 notes per string deal, like, just add this. Yeah, that's a Racer X classic. Oh, for sure. The best thing about it is for the harmonics. Cool. Love the overtones. Sounds sick, man. Dude, you're awesome. Thank you, guys. Hey, you should definitely check out one of those. Steven Wilson's guitarist, loves using those in the solos, like the ones from Drive Home. Even JS used one, I think. Joe Satriani. Oh, cool. Your pedal tones sound great. People need to play them more often. Yeah, diminished 7 groups of 4. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, it's actually, that's another Swybrid secret that more people need to, figure out. Because instead of just picking everything, like, that's cool and everything sounds great, but there's so much less physical effort with this. It's way easier. Now, where the heck do I learn that? Hey, the guy who just commented above you has lots of resources to learn Swybrid picking-esque stuff. So either me or him, pretty much only people who on the internet really, I think, do it to my knowledge. Maybe there's a few others, but I'm not fully aware of it. But I'll show you right now. If you want to do that little like Yngwie Malmsteen style pattern, you kind of go, let me see. So if you started that with an up, you could do up, pluck, down, up, down, up, down, up, pluck, down, up, pluck. So it kind of follows this basic. go. That is so crazy, dude. So is it the fingertip or the nail? That is no nails involved, just your fingertips. And just kind of get used to sweeping. So if you're good at sweeping, you know, like these kind of things, you can kind of just effortlessly do it with this sort of pattern. Instead of, you go. So slow. Excuse me, playing it slow, I sometimes get lost on what is actually going on, so I do have to slow it down to, you know, to know. So that's what? Down, pluck, down, up, up, pluck, down, up, pluck, down, up, pluck, down, up. Yeah, I do that too a lot now. Really nice C major 7 arpeggio, right? Would that be what? Yeah, that's right. So do that with pretty much anything, but C major 7 is, or I mean, any major 7 arpeggio makes that 10 times easier. Diminished, yeah, it's the same thing. So that's the same one as well. Same pattern. What else could you do that with? You could do that with Mixolydian, right? Mixolydian pentatonic. I kind of do it like this, just straight up and down. More dominant 7 sounding, really. Pretty sweet. I like that one. What else? You could do minor 7 flat 5. So with that. Wait. Yeah, it just follows that basically in octaves. You get the idea. I need to figure the pattern out. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, just feel free to ask. God, I hate that shape, Marshall. The shape is such a huge stretch. Jeez. How do you get that lead tone, man? I'm using a plugin from Polychrome DSP called Lumos. Jeez, those are tough. Gotta be warmed up for that one. At least for the banjo rolls. Jeez. How much are your one-on-one lessons, or does it vary? Just send me an email in the description of this live stream and we can, you know, talk further about it. But yeah, it's the same price for everyone. Remembers these. Very Yngwie style. Just running up in fours. Good to see you streaming again. Sounding amazing as always. Hey, appreciate it. Chris Holland guitar. Appreciate it, dude. Just shredding up, working on my technique a little bit today. Hey, odd question, but what scales and degrees would I use for this one song from Rock School Grade 8? It's called Meet Darth Earth, anagram for Dream Theater. It's a rather progressive improv thingy, so you really got to build the intensity there. I don't know what song you're talking about. I'd have to hear it. But maybe just Google it. It might give you an answer. I don't know. I don't know the song. Can you play the Nahawand Magum? I'm not very well versed in that, whatever that is. I'm not familiar. All I play is guitar and bass. And I try with keyboard a little bit, but I'm not very good. Yeah, that's another good Swybrid lick you can do. If you want to be able to play descending fours, you can do it fairly easily with this pattern. So a D minor, so take the next shape. Next shape. Next shape. Yeah, there's a lot of great things you can do with that. All right, we've been going on for... Oh, it's a musical scale. Is there a different name for it, potentially? Okay, so we've been going on for 77 minutes. So if you guys have any more questions, just let me know. You've played with Jordan Rudess, correct? What was that like? I never played with Jordan Rudess. I'm friends with Jordan Rudess, but I sometimes show him stuff on guitar, and he hooked me up with Dream Theater tickets earlier this year. Got tickets for me and my dad. We went, but I didn't play with him. No, but super nice guy, just great guy, super cool. He's very interested in learning guitar. He just a student of music in general. Very awesome key player. I mean, that goes without saying. I mean, he's just a phenomenal musician and, you know, top-notch dude as well. But, yeah, great guy. But I've never played with him, no. But that would be awesome. And half the time when I play harmonic minor and melodic minor, I sort of go into harmonic minor and then I play melodic minor. I need to be more stricter with that. Half whole scale. Diminished, of course. Diminished scales, very hard to actually memorize for me, believe it or not. But if you play it on one string, it's a lot easier. Just half and whole step intervals. I think I... There we go. Better. It is one of the Arabic musical scales, Makamat. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. That's cool. I will check that out. I'm not familiar with it. Maybe it's a mode that I've known, but it's just a different name for it, potentially. I could be playing anything and I go into harmonic minor. I think next time I won't learn that scale. Hey, you could try different harmonic minor modes, like. Classic. One melodic minor again. Again. Let me know if you guys have any more questions. I don't know how much longer I'll be on here. Can't wait for your album. Please come to Nashville when you tour. Oh, I appreciate you, man. Captain Canada, I appreciate that, man. Thanks for supporting, dude. I feel like I recognize your name. I feel like you've been like a longtime follower. I feel like I've seen your name a lot over the years. Am I right or am I wrong? Appreciate that, dude. Yeah, I'll make that happen for sure. How's that Kiesel bridge compared to a Floyd Edge / 1500? I don't know what a 1500 is. An Edge, that's like Ibanez, right? Don't have a lot of experience with the Edge, but I do know that it's really cool because it is very out of the way. I hate guitars that I really dislike guitars, I should say, that are in the way, like a floating Floyd. Oh my gosh, that's like the worst thing to me. I know a lot of people like them, but it's just not something I can get down with. You know what I mean? But what was the other thing? The Floyd? Yeah, so if that Floyd, don't really like those. Edge, I do actually like those a lot more because I believe they're sitting in the guitar a little bit more. And the other one, 1500, like I said, don't know what that is. But what I like is the Kiesel trim. I do like the Kiesel trim, and I do like the Goto. I'm not a locking tuner, or not tuner, but locking trim kind of guy. I'm a beginner when it comes to setting up guitars. I'm clueless. You guys probably know a lot more than I do about guitar setups in general. I just am lucky that my father is like a genius guitar tech, so he hooks it up for me, and he gets my action insanely low, sets up the guitars perfectly, and you know, I just bring it to him. Hey, dude, could you help me out here? Gets it right every time. He's a genius guitar tech. He's phenomenal. Repairs everything. I've even in the past had a guitar fall off of a chair. You know that look. You're like, oh no. And actually a piece of wood has come out of the guitar. I'll even repair that. I even feel embarrassed saying that I've done that, but I have done that. Not with the Kiesels, luckily. Luckily, it wasn't a Kiesel. I've taken very good care of these, and I do take care of my guitars. This was just like a one-off thing. I promise you. They all feel similar to me. I don't want to have to buy a Kiesel before knowing about their bridge. I'm an Edge 1500 kind of guy. Well, the Kiesel trim's good. It's very good. Like, I like, this is the Kiesel, what's the brand? What's the brand? Hipshot. That's right, Hipshot. This is very good. I can vouch for this big time. Goto I can vouch for, but they do offer Floyds on guitars. They do offer Floyds. I don't think that's a problem on most models. I could be wrong, but that's something they can do. What is the name of the movement that strikes a string with a light tap on the end with the finger? Are you talking about like tapping like this? Or like this kind of, like hybrid picking, like... That's hybrid picking is what I do, and Swybrid picking. Yeah, hip shot, not floating, but if it feels like a 1500 Edge. Well, I like the hip shot. I really do. I am a longtime follower. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, that's what I think. I don't know if I answered that, but appreciate you, dude. Having your dad as a guitar tech is a huge plus. Yeah, he's made it easy to have this famous low action that all the commenters seem to love to talk about. Your action's so low, bro. Yeah, it's low. So what? I like it low. And it helps me play easier, and there's no fret buzz because my dad knows how to set it up like a boss. So, no reason to have high action for me. I mean, guitar's hard enough as it is. Playing these kind of... I need that low action. Actually, a guitar of mine needs... The action needs to get lower because I was playing. I was like, man, this action's way too high. Felt impossible to play because of that reason. I don't like high action. Sounds like I'd like it then. Oh, the hip shot? Yeah, dude, it's fantastic. Very freaking good. Can he work on my guitar? Well, that's a question I'd have to ask him. He works on people's guitars, but not usually people who mail their guitars in, no. I would have to ask him about that. He's like the best. Super freaking good at getting this action like insanely low. You can get these insane arpeggios. That stuff's a lot harder to do on a guitar that is blues player action, I call it. Because, you know, blues guys want that super high action. Fire. Appreciate you, dude. I don't know if it's for electric guitar. What are you talking about? Oh, let me put my phone on the charger. This is just, I saw it, low battery. This is a great idea. Totally glad I remembered this. Okay. Okay. Tapping on harmonics. Yeah, I can do that. I don't even think that produced a sound. I don't do a lot of those, but I can if I feel like it. Besides yourself and Marshall Harrison, do you know of any other guitarists who have the incorporated Swybrid approach? That's a good question. No, I have not seen any other guitar player do it personally. I've only seen of Marshall Harrison do it, and the only other guitar players who do it don't do it the way we do it. They do it in a way where there's some maybe random sweeps with a hybrid pick thrown in there, but nothing like the the Swybrid approach where you that kind of Swybrid. That kind of Swybrid is a lot different than just like you could. I've maybe seen people do the Eric Johnson like. That kind of thing. Hey, what's up, Strat? Wishing all is well. Sounding really groovy, dude. Hey, appreciate it, man. Thank you. Hope you're well. But yeah. Dean Lamb of Arcaspire does Swybrid too. I haven't seen much of his stuff, to be honest. But from what I've seen, I just haven't really seen much of it. But I would like to know more. Yeah, if more people are doing that, that'd be great. Only person I think I have other, maybe Toast Nabasi does it a little bit as well. But what I've seen is it's not like the sort of like it's not the same type of Swybrid I do in Marshall Harrison. Anyone else? Because I started Swybrid with these kind of licks, like. It's not even like it's not even sort of like the other way of Swybrid. That's sort of it's Swybrid, more maybe even pseudo Swybrid, if that's a thing. But the kind of Swybrid typically ends after. I mean, there is a lot of Swybrid patterns I do that ends on what's it called? Downstrokes with the pluck followed by a downstroke followed by a pluck, but a lot of the real fast Swybrid stuff follows with an up after a pluck. So an upstroke then a pluck, sort of like the Marshall Harrison one. That's like. So you can get the most speed out of this way of playing. Like it's most obviously, I think, the fastest way to pick without exerting any energy. Like it's compared to alternate picking, like being like the Swybrid approach is just it's much less stress on your right hand. You and Marshall Harrison seemingly can, I think you mean Marshall Harrison, yeah, MH, of course. Seemingly can apply it to everything. Really interesting to see. Hey, thank you, man. Yeah, man, Marshall is the inventor of Swybrid picking, so he's like, he is absolutely on another level. Like, every time I watch his lives or any of his videos, I just go, there's another pattern that I've never seen with Swybrid. He's got gems everywhere. How are you picking that? I don't know which pattern you're talking about, but most likely Swybrid picking, which is a combination of sweep picking and hybrid picking, or economy picking, if you will. And it's the technique that will probably be used by most modern guitarists maybe 10 years from now. I haven't seen many people using it, and I'm still, quite frankly, finding new ways of using it all the time. I know Brett Garcet used to do Swybrid picking, but Marshall has been doing that. Oh my gosh, Marshall has been doing that too since going to Musicians Institute. Ah, yeah, I think I remember him saying in the early 2000s he sort of discovered it, and he's kind of been expanding it ever since. Like he's always expanding it. If you ever see a live stream, it's always new Swybrid ideas and new, old, whatever. It's just like unlimited like ways you could play like these open string licks with it pretty easily too. Oh, that's kind of cool. That's actually hard though. Yeah, that's not cool. You can even do it with 2-1-2 arpeggios. I mean, that's the most basic way of. It's not. Yeah, it's still pseudo Swybrid in many ways, but it's still Swybrid technically. But like. What I like about that is there's no pull-offs on the high E string. That's what I never liked about that, when you just sweep straight through it. I like being able to pick everything on that. Sounds better, in my opinion. You end on the upstroke, going back into your sweeping. That's what's important. I have old videos of early Marshall. It's insane his Swybrid picking was during the 90s. I have tapes of him in GIT class. Oh, no way. Holy crap. Are they available on online to watch? Any of them? There is an early vid of Marsh with some guy taking lessons, I think. His teacher was doing Swybrid, I think. Oh, Brett Garcet. Oh, I think I seen that. Yeah, I've seen that. That was on YouTube. I've seen where he's jamming with Brett Garcet. He was studying with him. I do know that. Brett's the legato guy, hybrid legato stuff. I think Swybrid has kind of been around, but Marsh takes it to another level. Oh, for sure. That's what I was trying to say. The guitarists I have seen use it, kind of throw it in randomly, but Marshall has more of a system about it. Like when you're doing 2-string arpeggios, it's just... It's just different. And he does more things with banjo rolls too, like... See, that's like... Yeah, you could use all three of your fingers, I should say, for sweeping. And if you're doing 2-string arpeggios, you just use middle and ring, kind of. That kind of thing too. That's pretty difficult to do as well. If you want to do the just E minor triads all around the neck without going like. You can kind of go. Very tough. I think more so on the descend or on the ascending part when you go. Oh, I got it. There we go. Luck. No, I've been working on it a little bit. It's tough though, kind of, but I'm getting better at it. Whoops. Didn't mean to hit that button. Okay. Here we go. So he said, yeah, I have the whole thing. Brett teaching class with Marshall in their gym. No, what I have is not available online. It's release stuff. I even have Marshall demo tape. Where did you get all this stuff, man? That's crazy. Marshall's style is almost entirely Swybrid. I don't know of another player that picks entirely Swybrid like that. Yeah, his whole style is Swybrid, for sure. It's insane. Yeah, there's so much stuff to work on from that dude. He's crazy good. These are good ones too. Dang, I've been on here for already 105 minutes. Should I still continue on here and answer some more questions? You tell me. You be the judge. In the video, Marshall plays Crossroads, Eugene, Trick Bag, all Swybrid. I feel like I've watched him on live stream do that before. Insane stuff, dude. It's insane. It's actually like really crazy. I'm not gonna lie. It's like out of this world. Also, as far as Marshall's playing, it is actually mostly Swybrid, but he still does a lot of economy picking too, because there are patterns and exercises and musical ideas and concepts that, let's be honest, they're not Swybridable. A lot of stuff absolutely is, but there are certain things that just, just the numbers just don't line up for Swybrid. There just happens to be some patterns like that. So Marshall will opt for economy picking in those situations. When you perform the Swybrid, are you only finger plucking the string upwards, or do you also pick downwards on the nail as well? I don't use any nail. I just use the, the skin on my finger. And but yeah, Swybrid stuff is pretty cool. Yeah, no worries, dude. Yeah, I would. Yeah, I understand that 100%. But I'm going to answer a few more questions. If anyone's interested in asking something, feel free to ask now. I don't know how much longer I'll be on, but it's starting to look like that time. It's been 1 hour and 8 minutes thus far, and we're coming on 2 hours, so. What would you recommend to learn after pentatonic and 3 notes per string patterns? I'm assuming you're meaning just modes, normal modes, maybe harmonic minor, if you don't know that. Or melodic minor. That'll keep you busy for a while. No, I wish, Lizard. I'm a collector of rare shred stuff, videos, clinics, GIT seminars, GIT open counselings. Mostly all the Shrapnel guys, their demo tapes. Oh, dang. Thanks for the jams and answering our questions, dude. Good night. Hey, thanks for showing up, man. Appreciate it. Always good having you guys. Should do collabs. Yeah, that'd be cool. Stratton or Marshall and Stratton. That'd be cool. Absolutely. Be awesome. Maybe a collab live stream would be cool. They have that feature where you could actually collab with someone. That'd be pretty cool. If he's up for it, I would definitely do it. But yeah, if anyone who's watching is interested in guitar lessons with me, one-on-one lessons, I do have a few openings for new students. So before I head out, I just thought I would mention that to you guys because, yeah, those are available. And Go over a lot of different things, as in arpeggios, music theory, you know, all things guitar technique related, making music, writing music, all that stuff. So if anyone's interested in one-on-one lessons, just check out the email that I have provided in the link in the description of this live stream. And I'll play a little bit more, and then I'm going to head out. What rates do you charge for lessons? Thanks. Just send me an email. It's lots of different rates as far as you get a discount if you book 4 lessons. It's more expensive if you just do 1 lesson. So 4 lessons will be the part where you get a discount. So for more details, just send me an email. Level up your shred. What gauge strings, amp, and setup? I'm using 8 through 30 something. I think it's 38, 40. Maybe it's 8 through 40. I don't really remember. Something like that. I think it's 8 through 38. Amp, I'm using a plugin from Polychrome DSP, and it's called the Lumos plugin. It's new. It's brand new. It's very cool. And setup, yeah, that's all. Kiesel guitars, of course, as always. I always use Kiesel guitars since 2021. So 8, Polychrome DSP Lumos, and a Kiesel. Thanks for being on. You're a huge inspiration, man. Flawless technique plus feeling. Hey, man, I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that, seriously. Yes, Stratton, I'm the guy who sent you the Yngwie Malmsteen trilogy demos. Oh, okay. Was that that must have been a long time ago, huh? Ever try 7s? I got 7s right now. Used to use 8s. 7s are fun. I was thinking about putting 7s on one of my guitars that I felt like could be a little bit bendier. But then again, I was also considering E-flat tuning. Oh, okay, yeah. Sweet. It's crazy you got all that old stuff, man. It's insane. Good way of playing 5s. All right, guys, I'm heading out now. One more lick. All right, everyone, thank you for joining the live. We're coming up on almost 2 hours, so I'm just going to head out now. But thanks for joining, and I'll see you guys later. I'll be back with some more lives. All right, take care, everybody. Take care.